What is up, YouTube? I got a video, just a bunch of mainline stuff, and then at the end there's going to be some real rider stuff, but this is just going to be a lot of cracking. Starting, I apologize for the light. I don't know if it's a bad socket. I don't think it's my light because I just put a new bulb in it. It is not working, and there's nowhere to move the table to, so I apologize for the light. I'll try to do the best I can. Anyways, we have a Porsche 911 GT1 from Matchbox. Pretty cool. I got a lot of cars to blow through here, so 58 Ford Thunderbird. There is going to be some cool stuff in this video. I've been gone on vacation and still have some unpacking to do at the house. That's a cool little mainline casting there. Pretty sharp looking. Went to a local parking lot Hot Wheels show tonight, which is where I found a lot of this stuff. Mustang SVO, Fox body, cool classics with the Spectra Frost. I really like this cool classics line. I just wish they had put real riders on them, but that Spectra Frost paint is pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I like it as much as the Spectra Flame. I like them both a lot. They're just different. They're both really cool but different. Speaking of Spectra Flame, here you go. Deco Delivery, Hot Wheels Classics. This is a cool casting here that I don't have this casting from Hot Wheels. I've had it before in the pop culture line, which I'm just not a huge fan of the pop culture. So I dig that. I think I paid $2 at the show. I want to get the rocket oil too. There's a Gulf rocket oil coming out I saw. That looks pretty sweet. Here's a, I think I paid 75 cents for the Chevy 1500. But it was Hot Wheels Deco, Hot Wheels livery, so Chevy truck, Hot Wheels livery, that's always a good combination. This is just a little racing truck here. Pretty cool. There are going to be some Matchbox mixed in. Here is one of the A100s that I needed. The mothers. Awesome truck. Awesome. This is one that I didn't have. So that is cool. Also, this one I found in the wild, but I did pick up a second one tonight because it was $2 and figured I'd grab it. But this is the, I forget who the designer is, Michael Herrera or something. He's done a bunch. He did a Ford Fiesta for Hot Wheels. He's done another one in this livery from Matchbox. I forget which casting. I think it's Michael Heralda. Yeah, Michael Heralda. And this is just really cool livery. So I picked this one up. I have one on card and one loose. I like the A100. That's one of my all-time favorite Matchbox castings. And I have this, but I did a wheel swap on it. I did a wheel swap and then a tire swap. I did the wheel swap with some the off-road tires from Hot Wheels, and they were too big for the back. So I switched those tires with a Johnny Lightning International Scout. And the tires are rubber. They fit great. It rolls perfect. And the Scout looks so much better because those tires are so aggressive on that Scout. So this one will be untouched. It won't be drilled, but I love the Land Cruisers. So that's a cool pickup. And then these are just cars from a local antique mall haul that I made a couple weeks ago. And a lot of these, I paid 66 cents a piece because of the sale that they were having. I think I'm going to list a bunch of them on eBay just because they, I got a bunch of duplicates and stuff. Or I might just start going to that local show and selling. But this one's pretty cool, the Porsche. You've got really good details. You have headlight tampos. You've got the FTE wheels, which are my favorite mainline wheels. You have brake light tampos. So pretty good detail. Nice little Porsche for the collection. This one, when I grabbed all this stuff, I posted some pics the day that I got it all. And this car here, I think I got 3 or 4 of these. There was quite a bit of buzz of people interested. So it's a 2006 first edition of the Superbird. And it came out in a couple different color variations, I believe. The only ones that I was able to find were yellow. There's some other first editions on that haul too that will probably be in here. The lighting is so bad. That yellow is actually a really cool looking. It's almost like a pearl yellow. You have indicator tampos, so that's pretty dope. Pretty good detail for a mainline. Still missing the brake lights, but it looks really good for a mainline Hot Wheel. I'm pretty happy with it. Same thing with this one. This, I don't think, is a first edition. It's the Mopar 70 Plymouth Barracuda. There was a bunch of these that I grabbed. If any of you need this casting, definitely let me know, because I've got plenty of these to spare. I think I picked up about 10. And I mean, 10 of them for $6.60 I thought was worth it. Really sharp looking casting. Good color. So I dig it. I like the old Mopar stuff. Here we have the Porsche 959. Another Porsche for the Hot Wheel collection. Little racing graphics, high bank racing. Number 2 actually has a metal base. So pretty cool little casting as well. And then this one, I don't know how I feel about the decos on it, but it is GT40, and I do like the GT40. I really like that new 2017 Ford GT. But this is a cool casting. That purple is actually a pretty cool color. And see, there's a lot of tire on that rear tire. Definitely not a low profile. So that's alright. It's not a bad little car. Let's see here. Faster Than Ever Pikes Peak Tacoma. For all you JDM folks out there. This is a pretty sweet little truck, actually. I've seen a couple of these, the Pennzoil. I've never seen this truck with this livery. I like it. It's a pretty cool looking truck. Dodge Viper GTSR. Also from that Mopar series. This one is more of a, it's like an ash color or a metallic black. Pretty cool color. It has the ground effects. Not real sure. Do have headlight tampos. It's not my favorite casting. but it's decent, not terrible. Here's one I found hanging on the pegs at Target. I believe these are exclusive to Target. This is the Heritage Series, replacing the old Heritage Series. I like this casting because in the main line, this is a plastic casting now. And this one here is metal on metal. So, you got the IROC Z, Z28 there on the rocker panel. I think that they did a good job on this car for $129. It's just a good looking car. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Just found this. I think this I found on my road trip on the way home. The 69 Corvette Racer, which I'm not positive, but I think this is a new casting for 2017. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I don't know all that much about Hot Wheels with the case codes, and thought I saw somewhere that this was a new casting. Pretty cool little race car. You just have the roll cage. So that one's alright. Here's another TBird. This is the same casting as the first one I opened, but this is from the Garage series. This is not out of the package yet, but I gotta tell you, I think I like the main line better. Although that green, that's a really cool metal flake, almost like a candy green paint job. That is pretty sweet. Oh, where'd it go? Here it is. Let's see if we can just kind of compare the two. Yeah, I don't know. I actually think maybe I do like the Garage car. I like the wheels better on the red one. But that's pretty cool. Alright, here's another one of the Target. This is a Bone Shaker. And I'm not interested in most of those. I think the Camaro and the Bone Shaker are the only two that I got. And I don't collect Bone Shakers, but I do like the Bone Shakers with the roof on them. So, depending on what it is, like if it's not in the main line, I'll pick it up if it's not too expensive. I got the Halloween one, and I got this one. It's not a casting I'm going to go out of my way to look for, but I did think this one was pretty cool, so I grabbed that. And got some more garage cars. There's going to be some pretty cool cars coming up too. I did grab the Volkswagen just to have in the collection. This was my favorite car out of the first release. This one and the Toyota truck. I like the racing graphics on this though. It's a vintage racing look with your sponsor badges, Pennzoil, Champion, the Hot Wheels, Goodyear. So, and you have good graphics on top. So, pretty cool little car. I like that one. I don't know why I picked this one up. Probably just because of the JDM. I do like JDM. I don't collect a ton of Hot Wheels, but most of what I do like is Japanese domestic. But I don't know. The graphics on this are okay. It's the Hot Wheels livery, the red wheels. I'm just not a huge fan of this casting. That came out in the Super in 2015. And I just don't like the proportions seem just way off to me. And I know scale isn't Hot Wheels thing, so I should let it go, but I don't know. Found this at Target in Desert City, California, I think. Haven't seen the convertible, so I picked it up. I thought it was pretty cool looking. And I can't tell, those look like they're tampoed headlights, so that's pretty cool there on the detail. The interior for a 1:64 scale convertible is not bad, especially for a Hot Wheels. And then you have the good back end detail on the Mustang GT. So that's a cool little casting right there. I'm not huge on convertibles, but there's a good amount of detail in it for a dollar car. And it's pretty sharp looking little convertible. I like this one. Probably my favorite body style, the Mustang, the 67 Fastback. This is also part of the Garage Series. The name of the casting is the Custom 67 Mustang. Anyways, you have the rally stripes. It's a really cool, deep, almost like a midnight blue. I like the wheel choice on it. I think this car is pretty well done. Now on these garage cars, they're like $215 a piece or something like that. They're the same price as the Stars and Stripes set. And you can definitely see the difference in the paint quality. It's definitely a more premium paint than the main lines. I love this GTO convertible. Such a cool car. Isn't this the car that Wesley Snipes had in White Men Can't Jump? An old beat up GTO convertible. Look at the front end. Very cool car. I like that. Here we have another garage car. This is the Hemi Challenger. This is a cool little car. They did some pretty good detail work on this one. So you don't have the headlights or the brake lights, but they did the door handles. See if we can get a focus. You have the Challenger on the front quarter panel. Got the hood scoop, the black hood with the hood pins, so that's pretty cool. Over here, the gas cap is painted. On the left side, it's not, but on the right side, or it's tampoed. But cool car. I like it. Here's another one of those. Is this? Oh, it's a Firebird. All right, let's take a look at the Firebird. I like the Screaming Chicken, but yeah, you can see that paint, the color of that. It's more of a candy paint than what a regular mainline would be. You got your T-tops. That was such a good look on cars, and I would like to see them do that, especially the Nissan Zs. But cool car there. Here we have the Eldorado Brougham from the Garage Series. Some gold wheels on this one. You have that pearl white, the pearl white finish paint, but you can see some trim detail on the hood. You have the almost a bronze color. All chrome trim, which is all part of the base. Tinted windows. Pretty rad. That's a pretty rad car too. And then there's this one. Everybody loves a Chevelle Wagon. This is an awesome casting. I wish Hot Wheels would do this metal on metal with real riders more often than they do. Just a big old station wagon. Very cool. Dual exhaust. You have the root beer color with metallic flake, rally stripes, tampo door handles. So these cars are about $2, a little more than $2 a piece, but you do get a lot more with them. Here we have a Mercedes CLK. Found this in a little gift shop. right across the street from Disneyland. Pretty cool little race car. Figured I would pick it up. Plastic spoiler with the Hot Wheels logo. Little gold wheels. I do like these wheels for mainline wheels. I think they look pretty good on most cars. And then I also got this one from the same gift shop. It's a 66 Ford Fairlane GT. Yeah, these two were pretty pricey for mainlines, but you know, the wife was grabbing stuff, so I figured, if you're gonna get something, I'm gonna get something. But this is a mainline car from around 2008 or 2009, and they did a really good job on the cars back then. I think that was like the best time period for mainline Hot Wheels of the last 20 years. Just really sharp. You got your 5-spoke wheels. You got your two-tone paint, the yellow on black. Got your stacked headlights. Pretty cool little car. And then this is another one that I found tonight. Can't believe what these are selling for on eBay. I paid $4. I bought 2 of them. Paid $4 a piece. Just because I have not been able to find this car anywhere. And it's the only new Matchbox I haven't been able to find. But it's the Skyline. When they announced this car, there was a lot of buzz about it. I prefer Matchbox to Hot Wheels when talking about mainline cars. I know there's a seat variation. I think this is the regular seat, but it's a cool metal flake silver. You do get, like you do with most Matchbox mainline cars, you have a license plate that has the year, 1971. You do have brake light detail, and you have headlight detail. So pretty cool, you know, little addition to the JDM. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one, if I'm going to wheel swap it or what. I'm undecided yet. And then the last 4 cars are more premium cars. All have real riders, starting with this Treasure Hunt 959 Porsche. I feel like I paid a pretty fair price on this one at $5 at the show. Some of the guys were pretty fair with their pricing. Other guys were just ridiculous. Like one guy had a bunch of Green Machine hitch and tows, asking $25 a piece. And I'm like, dude, they're just not. They don't sell for that. He's like, well, that's what I got in them. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have bought them to sell them at that price. You know, I think the Krispy Kreme, the Gas Monkey, some of the licensed hitch and tows, $25 is a great price. Some of them probably go for higher than that. But the Dodge D100 with the Shasta, everybody has that. They're just, I don't know, maybe I was just in a bad mood. I did get some cool stuff, though. I got a White Lightning Jeep Grand Wagoneer. I got the Gas Monkey Mustang Green Machine. So I was able to find some cool stuff. But I like these old treasure hunts with the big old meaty rubber tires. This is a metal base on the Porsche. Pretty cool. Nice little addition. Decent little roller. Not great. These last 3 are pretty dope. I opened a Chevelle from this Hot Rod, or the Editor's Choice series, which was a Target exclusive. The dude had the Roadrunner for $2, so pretty much any Hot Wheels with real riders. There aren't a lot of them that I won't buy for $2. Alright. A lot of packaging in these. Goodness. Finally get to the car. This is a Roadrunner. Oh, I love that color. Plum purple. Editor's choice. I don't know with the lighting the way it is if it's going to pick it up. But that color is rich. That is so nice looking. The black top, the silver stripe. You have editor's choice there on the trunk. Real Riders with the chrome steel, Hot Wheels steel wheel. Painted detail. Man, Hot Wheels did a great job with that editor's choice set. Some of the castings are not desirable, but the ones that are, I mean, if you want a cheap Real Rider Hot Wheel, you should check those out because they don't fetch a lot of money and they're pretty nice for what they are. It is a plastic base, but that is a cool car. Really nice Real Rider. And then this guy, Vic. I know you probably like this one. It's an old vintage racing look. I have no idea what series this car is from. I have no idea. I think I've seen these online, but never seen one in person. But that car has to come off the card. That's just too cool. Look at that, 260 HP. Back in the day, that was probably a ton of horsepower. Smith Motor Company, number 22. Frank Strickland Motors. Just awesome car. Man, it's in there. It is in that blister. There we go. Yes, I love it. I love these painted steel wheels. The Brie Datsun in the track day set, or I'm sorry, it's not a Brie. It's the Bluebird in the track day set has these wheels, or something very similar to them. I just love the simple look and that vintage racing look that this car has to it. Just awesome. So that's cool. That's a cool addition. Let's see how she rolls. It rolls better than the Porsche Hunt. Grab a pair of scissors for this last one here. One more car. Thank you all for hanging tight through this video. I know there's a lot of cars. Here's another one you might like, Vic. In fact, I think you actually have this one. I think I've seen this in one of your videos. This is the Milestone Moments Hall of Fame. 67 National Champion. Bill Jenkins. I'm assuming it's a 67 Camaro. Let's get it off the card here. I'll try to cut it on camera. I don't waste my time with packaging and cardboard. If you've been watching my videos long enough, you know. In fact, when I was at the show tonight, one of the guys admins our local group, and he was telling everybody, because it was my first time going to the local show, and I've been talking to him online about going for a few months now, and he's like, yeah, this guy opens everything. And he's like, you're going to open that White Lightning and Green Machine? I'm like, I open everything, man. It doesn't matter. Comes with a nice little trading card. Yeah, I don't do this for monetary value, although I'm sure at some point I will sell, if not all of it, part of my collection. I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm sure opening the cars affects the value, but I do keep them all in mint condition. A lot of times your car will stay in better condition if you open it. Man, that is awesome. This is a really cool casting. It's the same casting as the Golf Camaro, which I just cracked open. What does that say here? Old reliable. I like the vintage racing look on this one as well. 777 hooker headers. Just awesome. Alright, so we'll get my real rider cars together here from tonight's haul. And I'll kind of do a glance over. Anyways, so these are the real riders. You got the 67 Camaro, the 70 or 71, whichever year it is, Roadrunner, the 57 Chevy, 959 Porsche, the 71 Skyline, bunch of garage cars, a couple of A100s. So a pretty cool haul there, I thought. Let's see here. I got a pile of packaging. I have to pick that up before the wife flips. But let's see what else we got. I'll give you guys a peek here. I found that little Cobra. That was pretty cheap. Found this. I don't really know why I grabbed it, but I know there's a lot of guys out there that like the VWs. I did get that and that. They're not Chase, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, I found this at Toys R Us today. So I found 2 of the Series 2 at Target, and I found a Series 3 at Toys R Us, which I'm glad because I didn't grab those when they originally came out. But, alright, let's see. Here's some of the good stuff that I found tonight. This guy here. And it's a really low, I think it's number 31. Number 31. So that's pretty dope. And I love this thing. Love that thing. Another one that I found too is this one here, which is not a big deal. But if you look at the bottom of it, it says 1976 Chevrolet G20. So it got stamped as the van. So that's interesting there. Oh, I also got that. That's a car I've never had in my collection. And I got this, which I have had, but I'm glad to have it again. So those are pretty cool pickups. They were priced very reasonable, I thought. The only other thing I got that's pretty new is that. I love that green machine. That'll be cracked open. So that's the deal. That's the update. But anyways, I'm already at 33 minutes, so I'm going to get off of this and get this uploaded. But sorry for the break, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video with some more high-end stuff. I got the blue collar set. Maybe I'll crack the blue collar set and that County Road Series 5 set. Get some nice green lights going. Anyways, thanks for checking it out. I'm on Instagram now. It's Heavy Metal 1 and then the number 64, just like the YouTube tag. So Heavy Metal 1, all spelled out, and then the number 64. So check me out on Instagram. Right now I got 2 followers. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, PJ. PJ, we're missing you. You and Joe Motor, you guys have been gone for a long time. Love to see some videos from you guys. And other than that, that's all I got. So we will holler at you at the next video.